Thanks for sticking around to Taste of the Valley Tuesday. February 18th to many of us doesn't mean much, but to Mary Rappaport with the Virginia Egg Council and to you guys at home as soon as you see this interview, it is Pancake Day, right?
It is Pancake Day, yes.
Why is that?
The significance is tomorrow is Ash Wednesday.
Okay.
And for all the folks out there that are Christian, that are going to be going into Lent tomorrow, in the days gone by, what they would do is folks would, because they were knowing that they were going to be fasting,
right,
they would get rid of all the things that were really good, like fat and eggs and sugar and some flours, and they would get rid of them out of their larders, and they would toss them all together, and what do you have?
You have
pancakes,
this right here. And
yeah.
when I walked onto the set, the first thing you said to me was, "You've never tried pancakes like these." Why is that?
I may not, because this has more protein in it, less flour, more protein. And for you folks that are interested in that, this is the recipe for you. They're called lemon ricotta pancakes, and they're fabulous. And you start off with the egg yolks. You're going to separate. You're going to start off with 6 eggs. 3 egg yolks go in this bowl, and I've already whipped up. 6 egg yolks go in this bowl, and I've already whipped up 6 egg whites there. So into this, I'm going to add 2 cups of ricotta cheese. It's sold in the grocery store. You're Italian, part Italian, I know. And so you know what I'm talking about. And you can get it in full fat, part skim, or non-fat. My suggestion is part skim, because you have a little bit of fat, but you've cut some of the fat also. So there you go. You've mixed that together. Yeah. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is to combine the flour part. You need a cup of flour, 4 teaspoons of baking powder.
Okay.
Is that right? Let's see. Let me check my recipe. Excuse me. I don't want to give you a...
See, I'm used to the
4 teaspoons.
Recipe.
Okay.
So I'm used to just pour it all in, mix it together, and that's it.
And a little bit of salt. And you do need a little bit of salt to give it some flavor. Just like a half a teaspoon of salt. 4 teaspoons of baking powder and a cup of flour, which you mix up together like this. Yeah. And then what you do is you put in a half of a lemon that you've squeezed and some lemon rind. Get the lemon rind before you squeeze the lemon, then come in a part. 2 tablespoons of, actually, a quarter of a cup, I'm sorry. Quarter of a cup of salad oil. Mix this up together. And then when that's all mixed together, you fold in the whites.
Yeah, there we go.
And there you go. And it ends up looking, once you fold it very gently in, it ends up looking a lot like right here, what I'm going to pour onto this.
Okay.
And you pour this onto your greased griddle. And it takes
I'm used to this part. Okay, I can do this.
Yeah, and then you kind of smooth it out. And this makes 6 servings. And so here we go. Let me go ahead and serve this to you. You're going to love these. You're going to love these. Now, would you like syrup or would you like melted
I would love to
jelly?
Both. If we could put one on one side.
This is melted jam. Oops, I'm sorry. And I'm going to pour some syrup right here on that side.
Nice.
Go ahead and try that.
All right, here we go. Ready? Drum roll, please. Somebody in here.
Here you
Drum
go.
roll.
They're very, very light, and they and just a wonderful combination of things. Let me put some berries here for you too.
This is great.
There you go. With some berries to go with it. This makes a wonderful dinner, by the way. So
it definitely does.
yeah, I mean you can have pancakes for dinner tonight because it's Pancake Day.
Very tasty, and especially guys, if you want to take part in this at home, we have the recipe online, and if you want to check out Mary Rappaport, the Virginia Egg Council, the number right there is 540-345-3958, and you're already
so what do you think?
One right now.
What do you think? Isn't it wonderful?
It's so tasty, yeah.
And it's so light, not that heavy feeling of
like Bisquick.
So go ahead and try it. Yeah.
Exactly right. Before we go, let's take one last look at the weather.